Alright, welcome back to more 60 seconds. In my last video, I think we got to day 50, and then we lost everybody in the bunker. We're gonna try it again, because, yeah, you guys seem to really like this game, so we're gonna play this game again and see how far we can get. And then maybe we'll try out 60 parsecs. It's like the sequel to this game. But yeah, we're gonna do what we did last time. We're gonna go new game, and then we'll do the apocalypse. And then we're gonna go with normal, and we'll play as this guy again, Frank. Or actually, I forget his name. Might be Frank. I don't know. Let's do this. Grab our daughter. Her gun? No. Alright. Wait, wrong way? Damn it. Grab the suitcase. Takes up 3 spots for some reason. It's been a couple of weeks since we played this. Oh man. Grab her son. Our wife. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. That's all we have time for. We got some food at least. I should have grabbed some cards. I remember that being one of the things that we needed to get rescued. Alright. Shelter door, we noticed some of their shells were already stocked. Got +1 water. And a harmonica, nice. Alright, so according to you guys in the comments, you only have to feed these guys every 5 days. So we're going to try to keep track of that. So when it gets to day 6, that's when we'll start feeding everybody. Day 1, we really missed the life we had. The space, the sky, the food. Yeah. But hopefully we have audio this time. Last time I recorded this game, all the audio was like corrupted, so I couldn't use any of it. So I was just using the soundtrack for the game in the background. Turned out pretty good actually. Didn't really notice it until you actually like listened for it. But here, nothing new. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood. Ted is fine. Okay, his name is Ted. Thought it was Frank. Yeah, we're going out tomorrow. Play a game. They said it will be fun. They said. They never mentioned picking one would be so much trouble. Play some checkers. Day 3. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. She can wait. You guys can wait 1 more day. We'll send out Ted. Give him that briefcase and a gas mask. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her some to drink fast. Give them water. Alright. 1 more day. They can survive 1 more day. We woke up today feeling very uncomfortable. It was like someone or something was watching us. We could have sworn we noticed movement in the shadows, if anything besides us is alive in the bunker. It's time to teach it who's the boss around here. Use the gun. Don't break it. They didn't break it, thank God. Alright. Whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Alright, whatever it was, we killed it. Alright. Give them some water. Wait. 1 sec. Okay, they all need water. They can survive without food. What's that trickling sound? And why is the wall so wet? Are we about to get flooded? We don't have life preservers or a boat. A boat wouldn't even fit inside the shelter. We need to do something, save the supplies. All we have is a map. Oh yeah, there's a leak somewhere. Before any of the streams squirting from the walls could hit our map, we tore it down. It was the only thing to not get wet during our little flood. After the water level had dropped, we started cleaning up. We might not finish before the next apocalypse hits. Alright. We'll give them some food. I know I said that we'll wait till day 6, but I think day 1 counted as a day, so day 5. I should have fed them too on day 5. So now it's gonna be kind of staggered by day. But we'll try to keep track. We've always wanted to throw a party with a huge cake. For some reason, it never worked. One time we were promised a great cake, and it turned out it was a lie. I think that's a Portal reference. That was a disappointment. We weren't glad. We're getting a cake when the radioactive clouds are gone. Jeez, when's Ted coming back? We have none of that. Oh, we could have had this if we didn't give it to Ted. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick. Seriously sick. Smells really bad down here and doesn't seem like it'll get any better over the next couple of days. How about we do something to fix it? Holy shit. What's happening? The world has ended, and who cares about showering? We can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. It'll be like a camping trip. It will. Oh no, that smell is just terrible. Don't puke. Don't. Suspiciously looking stains cover parts of the page. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary. Is there any water left? Mary Jane caught something nasty. If there's one thing we need to get is water. Damn it, they're all sick. Here, we'll give them water. Give them all water. How about that lake we've been going to for the past few years? It would be so good to find ourselves there, far away from all this madness. They all look like they're about to die. We have no medical supplies. Where the hell is Ted? Alright, just keep going, Day 10? The phone? They're all really tired. Ted has been outside for far too long and still has not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. They're all really tired. Ring ring, there we were, thinking we would never hear a phone again. Alright. Go check it out. Mary Jane. She's back. We answered the phone. We could clearly hear gasps of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. Started exchanging information. When the call was cut short, something must have gone wrong on their side. Alright. Alright, let's feed them. Damn it, alright, so I think Ted is dead. He died. We can't send anybody out. We'll have to wait another day. The Thunderdome. Can't believe Ted died. That was our first expedition. Alright, give him water. Can I send any of these guys out? Oh wait, no, this is something else. We took some time examining our map and found it had some abnormal symbols scribbled in a few places. It appears as if someone had hidden something in the area and provided directions to it. Should we send someone to investigate? Alright, we'll send Dolores. Even though she looks like she's about to die. I found a flashlight. We weren't sure if we would be able to find whatever was hidden by the author of the map directions, but soon enough the pieces started coming together. After an hour of digging at the local park, or rather what was left of it, we came across a working flashlight. Alright, Timmy is starting to look better. He still looks really pale, but Mary Jane, she needs to be cured. Day 13. I think we gave them water on day 11, so I think they should be good. But, yeah. We'll give them any water anyways. Damn it. We can't send anybody out. Okay, we'll do that. Kill the rats with a gun. Oh, she broke it. Or somebody broke it. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutants. Guess we're still on top of the food chain. Damn, our gun blew up when we tried to shoot the thing. Timmy is looking very pale. That's not good. Damn it. Alright. We're just gonna keep going. Alright, now they look like they're even worse. Alright, Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully we'll stay that way. Can't just sit around while Dolores is so sick. Alright, we're sending Timmy out. You better come back with some medical supplies. We always thought life would be much better. Yeah. We're doing terrible this time. We had like no problems before. Alright, we'll give him something to drink. Alright, we'll use a flashlight. And then there were two. We can't just sit around while Dolores is so sick. She should sleep. Right. Yesterday during charades we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell disestablishment Tarianism and has left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather shelter, schooling Mary Jane a little. Yeah, do it. Keep your guys' mind off of dying. Dolores does not mess around. What started out as a spelling exercise has quickly found its way to a math revision, followed by a short physics course, and ending on tinkering with random objects in the shelter. Mary Jane looks exhausted, but we can't deny the state of our shelter has improved today. Tuba was bad enough, but this coughing is even worse. Mary Jane needs medicine, and quick. Dolores needs a doctor, or at least pills. It's now or never. I don't know what to tell you guys. We have no medical supplies. None. Sleazy looking trailer carrying an equally scuffy bag on his shoulders paid us a visit. Damn it, we could have given him... Why can't we give him any... Oh. We're down. We needed... we needed that. Could have gave us medicine. We never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. The good news is they have probably scared off any rats in the area. Hey, the glowing cockroaches. I remember these guys. Damn it, is so... Timmy is dead again. Or Timmy didn't survive. I guess we'll send out Mary Jane. Everybody we send out is dying. God. Day 21. Maybe some other day we can reconsider that quest, but today's our... Yeah, we couldn't do that anyways. Alright, go Dolores with your map. The end. We died. Damn it. Day 21. Yeah, and she died. Dolores' sickness progressed quickly, coughing, fever, chest pain. She didn't recover. Survived 22 days. You perished. Alright, we'll try that again. We played for 20 minutes and we died. Last time we played for almost an hour. Apocalypse. Let's do this again. I wonder if it'd be better if we only had like 2 people in the shelter. Alright, we're gonna grab this. Let's see how much... I gotta do this really quick. A book. Grab our son. Ah, oh, damn it. Ah, oh, what the hell? This thing's in my way. I can't get through it. Damn it. Alright, we'll try that again. We got trapped. You know, we're gonna try leaving our daughter. We'll grab Dolores. We'll just see what happens. We have ammo. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's it. Sorry. Sorry, Dolores. But that sucks. Got a bunch of stuff, at least. Hey, we got some medical supplies. A lot of food, ammo. Boy Scout guide, that's good. We don't have our daughter. God damn. When we opened the shelter door, we noticed we had some... yeah, medical supplies. Full of cans. We'll eat from the cans. We'll sleep on the cans. We'll even talk to the cans. Plenty of water. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this one is good enough amount of supplies. Yeah, we got a lot. Holy shit. Alright. Day 2. Our relocation is probably something we'll be able to discuss after we get out of here. Okay, they're all good. Day 2. Alright, we'll send Timmy. That radio of ours has been silent for a few hours. We need our news. We need our music. Alright. Oh man, we might break it though. Screw it. Let's see what happens. Nope. Never mind it, we broke it. Damn it. God damn it, Ted. I don't know why I think it was Ted who did it. You guys are still good. Go, Timmy, and you'll take... the flashlight. Day 4. They can survive one more day. Wait, should we give them water and food? Yeah, let's do that. Been smelling something funny in the shelter ever since we woke up. Sure enough, there was something or someone started a fire. And it's already spreading. We can't save everything. What do we save from the flames? Ah, damn it. Boy Scout. Or medical supplies. Ah, man. The Boy Scout is really useful, but if we get sick again, we'll need this. Who started the fire? I bet it was Ted. Damn it, Ted. As we're about to start a book club discussion on the only book we've all read, the phone book, we've already interrupted it by rapid knocking at the door. We found out it was a group of refugees who survived the blast just like we did. They were doing much worse than us and begged us to provide them with any water, food, or medical supplies we can spare. Give them some water. Visitors had problems finding enough words to express their gratitude. Many tears were shed, smiles and hugs exchanged, and they wished us all the best. It's a great feeling to be helping someone out. Alright, there's Ted. I mean, Timmy. I think he found a suitcase. And so we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. Came back. Brought his flashlight back. We spotted an untouched store with many products inside. Even food different than tomato soup. A real treat in this post-apocalyptic times. We were able to reach it. A terrible noise made us stop in our tracks. Something heavy fell straight from the sky, crashing into the store and destroying it completely. On the side, the logo is something called Astro Citizen. Could it have been infiltration, crafty little alien buggers? Under a bunch of metal space junk, we found a tired old teddy bear and some supplies. Plus 2 soups and a suitcase. Wow, holy shit, we found so much. Thank you, Timmy, we really needed that. Alright, Timmy definitely needs something to drink and eat. These guys can wait. Phone calls were a thing of the past. Alright. Alright, Dolores, go check that out. Hey. Cool. We answered the phone call. We could clearly hear a gasp of relief. Yeah. See Dolores come back safely. Timmy should eat something. I just fed him. If there's anything to report about Dolores, this is where it should have been written. Ted looks like he got 1 foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. We gave him something to drink yesterday, so... Here, we'll give him some water. Screw it. We're breaking our own rule. Alright, we'll send Dolores out. Spiders seem to operate under the assumption that they have all the same rights to the shelter as we do. They're everywhere and don't seem very scared of us. It's time we change that. We don't want any more spiders in our soup. No, sir. Use our medical supplies. Well, we might get bitten by a spider and get like poisoned. So I guess we could use the medical supplies to heal ourselves. Might as well. Screw it. See what happens. We still have the medical supplies. That's good. Maybe there are no spiders and it's all just hallucination. A few pills might help. Guess what? They did. No more spiders. Problem gone. Just took a bunch of pills. Timmy should eat something. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. No problems yet. Alright, Timmy. Go with the suitcase. The suitcase and the gun? Alright, we'll give her a flashlight also. Now it's just father-son time. Ted seems to be doing alright. Alright, we're all good. Oh, I wish we had a radio. Why did we break it? They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water. Ted is hungry. Ted should drink something. Timmy didn't say a word about it, but when he was outside, he scratched his hand on a wire or something. Rusty piece of metal. His wound is not looking pretty. We need to do something about it. Yeah. Use an axe. Just cut off his arm. Oh, we're out of medical supplies. Using our first aid supplies was an obvious choice for getting Timmy back into shape. He's young and strong, so we have no doubts he'll recover. Alright. The other day we heard a quiet knock on the door, but when we opened we only found a suitcase on the doorstep, and there was no one around. It isn't signed, but it surely looks like it was meant for us. Should we check what's inside? Yeah. Better not be like... Oh shit, Timmy! Why? And she broke our flashlight. And lost our suitcase. Damn it, Dolores. It was an innocent looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought we got lucky, but it was all a lie. Either that water was irradiated or it was some kind of biological weapon. Damn it. But we have some medical supplies at least. Dolores is back. Alright. Gained 2 soups. And someone forgot to fill the water crate with something to soften the fall. As a result, most of the bottles were shattered. Luckily, a few of them survived. We found two more waters and 2 soups. That's good. There's a first aid kit filled with some high quality drugs. We were running short, so the opportunity to replenish them was something eagerly awaited. Gained some medical supplies and then an axe. We think a box we found was intended for a colony of lumberjacks. It was full of axes. We took one. Nice, we found a radio. But we lost our flashlight and our suitcase. Alright, we'll give something to eat for Dolores. But we'll cure Timmy. We're doing really good this time, actually. Wait. He isn't feeling very well. He's rested. Alright, Dolores only needs something to eat, and then Timmy needs... There. Yeah, we'll go somewhere tomorrow. Alright, now let's listen to our radio. Timmy, it looks good. We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. Alright, we're sending Ted. We'll send him with an axe. Ted with an axe is probably pretty deadly. Timmy's very hungry. Dolores would really love to eat something. There has to be something water left. Dolores should get it. Timmy needs something to eat. Dolores needs something to eat and drink. Every new smell attack our nose in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss, so when a single brick fell out from the wall, revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately evaded by a terrible stench. Oh man, I don't know if we should check it out. I remember this from our first time that we played this game, but we had a Boy Scout pamphlet, or a Boy Scout book with us, and we used that. But we don't have that anymore, and all we have is a gun. Wait, no, we broke our gun, so we don't have anything. Screw it, we'll do it. Oh no, we do have a gun. I thought we broke that. Oh no! Our radio! What happened next was gave us a heart attack. Some crazed rodent or reptile or whatever, this crazy mad creature has leapt out and started jumping all over the damn shelter. And he broke our damn radio. That sucks. We needed that radio too. Timmy should eat something. Dolores quite well. Timmy, you can wait one more day. It's hard to keep track of time down here. Can't tell if it's night or day, or sleeping patterns are messed up. These terrible light bulbs are not helping. Alright, we'll skip that. Well, we can't do anything about it anyways, so... What's up with Dolores? Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We are even more tired than we were in there. Our other problems we'll need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away, or save us from radiation sickness. Alright, we'll give food and water to Timmy. Dolores' sanity is questionable. Sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scuffy bag. Alright, let's hope he gives us medical supplies. I remember that from our... Oh, this damn cat. We're kicking him out. You guys told me to avoid this guy in the comments of our last video. Wait, as soon as the door closed behind the trader, started violently shaking, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out that it was just an angry house cat. Dolores is sane again. Alright, we're gonna try to kick this cat out. Hey! He's back. What did he bring us? We played I Spy and it was pretty fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everyone got bored of the letter W. While playing in the shelter, Sherikov stumbled upon a small wooden box that was hidden behind some loose bricks. It contained some useless memorabilia and a can of old bug spray. Nice! So he helped us a bit. Found us some bug spray. Brought back his axe. Between the rubble in our backyard, our poor lawns and flowers. Covered by debris. Okay, we found some more soup. In the hollow area inside the dead husk of some mutated three-tailed squirrel made their home. They're pretty good at collecting stuff. Hope they don't mind us boring a few things. It's 2 water, 2 food. Or 2 soups. Timmy should eat something. Dolores was enough. Alright. Dolores needs some water. Oh, we can't send anybody out right now. I guess we'll skip this one. Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink something. There we go. Wait, we should feed them. Maybe they'll feel better tomorrow. Apocalypse or not, we can't ignore our kids' educational need. Timmy has spent too much time without reading a single thing. We need to get him to read again, otherwise he'll grow up to be... And... I have no idea what that is. We'll play some checkers. Checkers is fun. What? Come on. There, we'll just feed them all something. Day 23. Okay, Timmy looks alright. Ah, come on. Sherikov is still a fresh addition to our little family. We need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on its collar. It seemed to be a metal plate with an address on it. And it's not far. Should we take a quick trip? Sure. Hey, the cat's gone. Before we reached the end of our street, we were stopped by 2 men. Yeah. Can I please send somebody out today? Damn it! Day 25. Why can't I send anybody out? I want to send somebody out. Running around like crazy and riding his bike. A compact shelter has little to offer for a boy with legs that are way too long for it. Alright, go ahead, Timmy. Go for a run. Cat's back. When When we consented, Timmy almost hit his head on the ceiling. We figure that it doesn't encounter any savage, mutated beasts or killer mimes. He should be fine and back soon enough. Sherikov is back in our shelter. Wait, what did he do? To our surprise, yeah, we're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care? Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Our little trip to surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. Ted is fine. Are you fine enough to go on a damn expedition? Oh my god. No news. You know, I'm just gonna feed them all again. Screw it. First aid kit is no use and we need to do something about it. For some bizarre reason, we believe we can use lethal bug spray to produce some additional medicine. Maybe it'll work, we don't know. Until we tried it, right? No, I'm not gonna skip that. That doesn't seem right. Too bad we didn't have that spray. Homemade drugs sounds like an excellent idea. Oh my, what the hell? Why can't I send anybody out? Screw it, I'm just sending somebody. I don't care. They're going up there. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Sherikov found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big meowing fur ball. What is this thing anyway? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take it away. Take away the wire, so maybe it's best to leave it. We'll take it away. But he might scratch us. Followed the wire outside and found a half-burned out truck with two surprised gentlemen inside. Surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening in on us, or were they listening in on us, or our very own shelter? No. Their feeble excuse about roadside picnic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here. I can't send anybody. Damn it. A knock. Alright, give you guys something. Can't send anybody anyways, so... Here, let's answer the door. What did they want? They were agents, real live secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards briefly. They weren't listening in on us, it was the cat they were interested in. They made a request to wanting us to aid them with some of their top secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promise they will extract us to the government safe house full of supplies and donuts. Alright. Well, let's see what these agents want. Quickly running out of supplies. Day 33. Jeez, Ted. His beard. I'll give him some water. Can't hear it anyways. Timmy looks like he's dying. Timmy should eat something. They're all hungry. Yes, finally. Send Timmy. We were never huge fans of mushrooms, but with a colony of them growing on one of the walls, we've changed our loyalties. We're all about mushrooms now. Yes, let's eat them. Actually, that might have been stupid. Oh shit, Ted. Ted got sick. Sorry, Ted. Timmy, go with an axe. We need medical supplies. Dolores will not last long with water. Give these guys some water. I think Ted's gonna die pretty soon. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted and no fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate like rats trapped by a professional, very cruel rat catcher. Use the bug spray. I don't know if that's gonna help. It might actually make things worse. Shit. Screw it. Alright, nothing happens, we're good. We decided to spray the hell out of the vent, just to be safe. Turned out it was the right thing to do. A couple of mutated insects fell out, followed by a gust of fresh air. Nice. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it should have been. Ted's still sick. So easily to escalate silly arguments, or... Day 38. We received a mysterious note today, politely requesting that we share some supplies with other survivors. We had no idea who it might be from, but whoever wrote this, including a few words of encouragement saying that they'll reward our generosity. Let's do it. Timmy can sneak like a secret agent, man, but that might not be enough to avoid the band of raiders camped near our shelter. Ah, oh, damn it, we lost Timmy. That sucks. The author of the note turned out to be twin siblings, a brother and sister. They greeted us happily and took us to a small tent where they started handing out the supplies we brought to a small group of hungry survivors. Between them were people of all ages, including children, the elderly, and even a mime. Nice. Alright, we're sending out... Ted's gonna die anyways. Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups and yards of string, the agents rang in with our next top-secret mission that will surely land us in the VIP bunker very soon. They wanted us to go on one successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Aw man, maybe we should send Dolores. She's more fit, or she's looks like she can survive an expedition. Running out of food. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted. When the map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. I don't remember installing it, but we could probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world to do it. Should we try? Yeah. Day 41. Ted looks like he's about to die. Hey, we found a Boy Scout book. Ted has rested. Surviving down here is no... Alright. Hey, Dolores, she's back. It's hard to not worry considering our current situation. Our recon mission was a risky business. We had to visit neighborhoods that were dicey even the best of times. The area was full of mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs of all of them armed to the teeth. We barely made it out there alive, but the agents seem to appreciate our efforts. Let's hope these missions are actually worth it. Dolores was hurt. Damn it. Our bucket is just about due for an upgrade, and we're expecting the government shelter to have an excellent bathroom, maybe even a hot tub. They're both hurt. Wait, did Dolores need anything? She's just hurt. No, well, there. Played a game of list, the things you hate the most. We always wondered what was inside, finally find out, but who will be the honors of stealing the possession of our arch nemesis? We'll send Ted. Hey, radio. Nice. Marched into Ned's house and found a safe cracked open by the blast. Most of its contents were destroyed. Nice. Alright. We definitely need to send somebody out. We need medical supplies. We were able to catch the military broadcast again. This time they were asking us to get out with a flashlight and a signal to their plane after it gets dark. Damn it! 4 was playing cards. You must choose like something that you don't have, so to make it even more difficult to be saved. Signals has to wait. Besides, do they even know how much flashlight batteries cost? Dolores has to drink something. Ted's gonna die anyways. Send a gun out. Wait. Here. Sorry Ted, you're gonna die. Might as well make the best of it. See if you can actually survive. We're no doctors, but we should help Dolores. Her wounds are pretty bad. Ted left for the surface. So the thing about the flashlight is that it's really useful if we don't have it. It's like living in medieval times. We don't have a sword, so fixing our flashlight should be high priority for us. Use the Boy Scout, yeah. Hopefully it fixes it. Yes, it fixed. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Alarm, someone is trying to break in. They're not alone. We better get ready or might end up dead or worse. A gun? So hopefully Dolores... Oh, she broke it. We were able to fight off the bandits this time, but there were no guarantee they won't come back. We need to be prepared at all times. Lost our rifle. We'll give water to Dolores. Oh shit. Came back with another request. We're to generously provide either a couple of soup cans or some water bottles for agents in the field. We don't have either, so we can't do it. That's why I was trying to be like stingy with our food and water. I shouldn't have fed them all those times when I thought it would help, like, heal them so they can go on expeditions. I shouldn't have done that. Hey, the twin siblings contacted us again today. They visited us. Our humble shelter, saying they are looking for a map of the nearby area. Their plan is to find a relatively safe place for a new camp that could accommodate their whole group and anybody else who wanted to move in with them. All right, give them a map. Day 49, nice. We're almost gonna beat our record. We were happy to see them again. We quickly handed them our map and pointed out several locations that might be worth checking out. They left before it got dark. It's still a few hours. Yeah. Dolores would love something to eat. Damn it. Bandits are at the door, promising us the worst fate that we can imagine if we don't let them in. We don't have anything. We should have kept our axe. Damn it. We're dead. Day 50. Damn it. The bandits, they got in. Our safe haven was invaded by filthy and vulgar bands of thugs. The look in their eyes did not promise anything good. If we only held out a bit longer, maybe the military would have rescued us. 50 days. Damn it. Did pretty good that time. We did a lot of yes decisions. We only defended our shelter once. I can't remember if we gave our axe to Ted. I think we did when we sent him out that one time. We should have kept it. That's something you have to keep track of, because we weren't attacked by bandits like the first few days, and yeah, we didn't really prepare for that. We had the gun, but I wish it didn't break. Damn it. It's a fun game. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to end it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And definitely let me know if you want to see more of this game. But I'll probably check out 60 parsecs in the next couple of days. So yeah, look out for that video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.